Counting down to first pitch at Citi Field. It's the Cubs and the Mets next on the show. Afternoon baseball now from the home of the Mets, Citi Field in New York. Today it's the finale of this four-game set between the Chicago Cubs and the East-leading New York Mets. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Eric, as we get set to finish off this four-game set here today, let's check out what's happened so far.
Really, this series has been one-sided so far. Fans here have loved what they've been seeing. Their guys have taken the first 3 games of the series. We've seen some brooms around the yard already. They want a sweep.
More from the guys as this one goes along. But first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Chicago Cubs, as their order here this afternoon will look like this. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, the starter who they'll be up against, as you see his totals there on the right side of your screen. And in the field, we see the Mets will line up this way. Nolan Arenado will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul.
First pitch, 12-10.
Now the pitch. And that misses 1-1. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
He's going to want to keep that pitch down a little more. Day game, ball will be jumping, so you got to keep that ball in the park today.
2-2 pitch on the way. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Number 43 waits on deck. Full count pitch on its way. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
Batting second, center fielder, number 43.
Number 43 will come forward now, back in the lineup here after getting yesterday afternoon off. Now here's the first pitch. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. The pitch. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1-2, you've got to be thinking right center field. He'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
So far, first 2 hitters haven't given him much to worry about. He's making quick work of everybody in this lineup in the early going. So looking to set the tone early on for his guys.
Sammy Sosa will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Now here's the first pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Quite a matchup here. You've got one of the front runners for the Cy Young matching up against one of the front runners for the MVP.
Here comes the 1-0. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. When that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the pitch. Swing and a hard hit grounder down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. You'd have to say so far so good here for the rookie.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting ahead. He's mixing his pitches. You'd like to put up a 0 to get that first inning out of the way, and he's close to making it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Now the Mets will step up for their first shot in a scoreless ball game. Now here's the starting lineup for the Mets as put forward by manager Terry Collins. And on the mound to try to tackle this lineup, there you see the numbers for the 6'6" right-hander Jason Hammel. And there's a look at the defensive alignment for the Cubs here. Daniel Murphy will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading up for the Mets, second baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. Eric, you take a look at these guys as they take the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
And you know, the little things have been a recurring theme on these telecasts for years now, but when you're in a losing streak like this, no matter how minor it is, it always seems like the little things are going the other team's way. That has certainly been the case these last few games.
Gary Cox will stand in now, and as you can see here, he enters play 4th in the National League in round trippers. First pitch coming. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. Zobrist on to Rizzo, and it's a double play.
Well, no question that keeping the ball on the ground is going to be an important tool for him moving forward. This is a good start here as he bounces back from the leadoff single to get himself the nice 6-4-3.
Michael Lee will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
First pitch on the way. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Metropolitans. We've played an inning. No score. Anthony Rizzo will dig in now. 1 home run shy of 20 for the season so far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And, you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here's the 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And you figure to see that change up more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup, you want these guys to know that you've got this pitch in your arsenal. Sometimes pitchers want to hold on to pitches and not show everything right away, but here, you want these guys to be thinking, I know he's got that changeup, so I'd better not sit on the fastball too often.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Has to fight to stay alive as this is fouled off to the right. Now another 2-2. And he'll take strike 3 call to make it 3 straight punch-outs now on the mound. 1 away.
Not even the best players are immune to a bad call from time to time. I mean, to me, that's not a strike. And I think to him, that's not a strike either. But, hey, the guy in blue, it's strike 3, and he's the only one that counts.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 13 home runs, 56 runs batted in. The next pitch. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
2-0 pitch is wrapped back up the middle, and that's going to make it on into center field, a base hit.
As a hitting coach, that's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here just stays right on it and picks up a solid 1-out single.
Matt Joyce will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. And here's the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. The 1-0 pitch. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Here comes the 1-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now another 1-2. Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
That ball was so deep in his kitchen, that was the only thing he could do was foul it off, break his bat, and hope to get a better pitch on the next one.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
That was quite a nice little battle as we check out the sequence of pitches here. It was a 6-pitch at-bat, and as you watch this, you'll see that he wasn't going to go down without a fight. He was able to keep the at-bat alive by fighting off a couple of tough 2-strike pitches, but in the end, finally put away on that pitch right there, 1-2.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Montero waits. Now the pitch. Ball 1.
You get a good look right there. Already 33 pitches now through an inning and 2/3. That's an awfully high number this early.
One on the way. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here comes a 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. From the stretch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Another try at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Forward pass to now. Come on, strike him out.
Here's the full count offering. Fouled back. The next 3-2. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. The next 3-2. And he struck him out. A 10-pitch battle, but he finally wears him down as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Number 3 will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Third baseman, number 3.
Now here's the pitch. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Come on, man, let's go.
Now the pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And the pitch. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Please, Hamill, don't hurt him.
Here it comes, 2-1. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 2-2. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. David Lee waits on deck. 3-2, here it is. And he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
David Lee will stand in here, hoping to perhaps get a chance to show off that speed of his as he currently sits 7th in the National League in stolen bases. First pitch coming. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. He's set. Now the pitch. Off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. Ready now on 1-1. Pitch runs in a little here as this is softly hit out towards short. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out.
Well, you could have put the first base bag out in the outfield grass on this play. You're not going to double this guy up. He's too fast. Still, a pretty good job of at least getting that lead runner at second base.
Number 30 will stand in, and he's having a great season so far, currently 5th in the National League in home runs.
Oh, yeah.
First offering on the way. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swung on and hit in the air out toward left. Under it is Joyce, and there are 2 away.
Well, you know, he had the right idea up there, so at least you know he's thinking. He tried to go the other way with this ball, but he got under it just a little bit, and it's an easy play out there in left field.
Michael Kadire will stand in now, hoping to turn things around as he's stuck in a bit of a cold spell these past 5 ball games.
Come on, Matt.
First pitch coming. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score.
Let's go, Michael. Come on, Mike.
Comes set. Now the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. The 1-1. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Now the 1-2. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Mets leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Doug Bernier will stand in now, still struggling to get anything going offensively.
Bernier.
First pitch to him. Now a fastball to start the 3rd. That misses. It's ball 1.
Oh, come on.
1-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
This is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
A 2-1 offering. Swing and a liner.
That ball's
Foul. Now the pitch. swing and a miss, and he's got that strikeout pitch working now. That's 3 in a row for him as there's 1 away.
Well, some guys use the fastball to get to 2 strikes and then use something else to get you out. Not this guy. He works backwards here and winds up getting him with back-to-back fastballs in the end.
In now, Jason Hamill. As he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees, it's strike 1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. One thing you can say with certainty, he's really tried to take some ownage on that inside part of the plate.
It's something that you need to learn as a young pitcher. You've got to have that willingness to work inside, or guys at this level will just lean out over the plate and eat you up.
He swings at anything.
The 1-2 with 1 away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Well, these are just extra pitches adding to your pitch count. I don't see why you wouldn't just go right after him.
Here he comes on 2-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
And remember now, he finished off the previous inning with back-to-back strikeouts. And now he started this inning with 2 more. So he's really got it working out there now.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And now a pitch on the way. Oh, a lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Now here's the pitch. And a swing and a ball hit foul heading for the seats. So another foul ball here, and it remains 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Here's the 2-2 offering. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We've played 2.5. No score on the show. Brian McCann makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
This is a pretty simple play for a catcher right here. It's a nice pitch, and it looks like he might have chopped it right down off a home plate. You can see the catcher get out of his crouch, take it on 1 big hop, and then just make the good strong throw to first to get him easily.
Into the box now, Johan Santana, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, you can tell he's trying to work that pitch away, but he might have left that one a little more over the plate than he intended.
Here it comes. Now a late bunt attempt here, but he misses strike 2.
Yeah, not a bad idea. He waited a pitch there before showing bunt. So sometimes that might back that third baseman up a step or two if he sees you're not bunting at the first pitch.
Pitch on the way. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure.
Not too sure how you take that one on 0-2.
Yeah, not too sure how you call it a ball either.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Yeah, both these two starters are matching each other in the early innings, stride for stride. He's an out away now from a 1-2-3 bottom of the third.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Here's the first offering. First pitch is a circle change for a called strike 1. Here's the pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. So 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
He's come at him with all off-speed stuff so far, but if I'm at the plate, if I'm hitting, I'm thinking he's going to have to throw a fastball here sooner or later.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You've got to make these guys earn it.
Now the 3-1 pitch. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And Arenado will make the catch to retire the side. Mets go down 1-2-3. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Number 43 will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Center fielder, number 43.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the fourth inning. 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And we've seen a lot of that pitch here in the first 4 innings, and it's been real effective for him, and that's another example right there.
1-1 pitch on the way. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Now here it comes. Fouled back. Another 1-2 delivery. Lays off 2-2 now. The 2-2. Now a swing and a ball pulled down the line to third. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. He'll put it away without much trouble, and the leadoff man is retired here in the fourth. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters here in the fourth inning. And whoa, you see the big number. How about 99 for a top speed? Not too many guys around the league can match that. Sammy Sosa will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. Now the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. the 1-0. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Here's the 1-1. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Now you can't look for a specific pitch. You just got to protect the plate.
The pitch. This is foul right side. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Here's another 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Anthony Rizzo will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And now a pitch on the way. And he misses with it, 1-1. The 1-1 home. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Two, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Here he comes, 3-1. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And with 2 away, you're just looking to get on base somehow, especially when this guy hasn't given you anything so far. So, at the very least, make him work out of the stretch and throw a few more pitches here.
Ben Zobrist will dig in now, hoping to perhaps make him pay for the 2-out walk. Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Pause, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, when you're struggling as a ball club, this is when you got to force the issue a little bit. And that can mean being aggressive on the bases. And now he's into second here on the stolen base.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. 1-1 now to Zobrist. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Here he comes on 3-1. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 3-2 pitch. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
Second walk here in the 4th inning. I mean, that's too many against this bunch. It doesn't look like he and his catcher are on the same page right
Matt Joyce will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
One 0. And this will be fouled away. Here comes the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have to attack a guy like this. He wasn't even close on that pitch.
Here's the 1-2.
Nope.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And with 2 walks in the inning already, he can't afford to fall behind anybody else if he wants to stay in the game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. Steve, Eric, and I are back with more after this. Gary Cox will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Gary Cox.
First pitch on the way. Circle change, too low, ball 1.
And if he can get himself into a fastball count, don't be surprised if he has a big cut at something. Maybe try and break this tie ball game.
The 1-0 home. Back to the changeup, but this one finds the target for strike 1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Now the 1-1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Let's see it, Gary. Here we go.
Here comes the 2-1. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
Well, I think he got the pitch he was looking for right there, but not in the right location. So that's a great job of just holding up the swing.
Let's go, Matt.
3-1 on the way. And that misses for ball 4. The leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Yeah, nothing on the scoreboard yet, so maybe this can be a start as he's on base to lead off the inning.
Michael Lee will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
He's set, now the pitch. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Yeah, and we see too many guys break fingers, break wrists, bruise knuckles. You name it on the fastballs in tight. That's an occupational hazard.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll try to keep crowding him in, but this pitch misses as well. It's 2-1 now.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
Ready with the 2-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Has a look, now the pitch. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. Another 2-2 offering. Now a slider in the dirt. Good block by the catcher there.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now.
And you know if you're going to double this guy up, you need the ball to be hit hard, and it's got to be close to a bag. This was both.
Number 3 will stand in. He drew base on balls his first time. And here's the first pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Sosa will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Mets go down quickly. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Miguel Montero will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Miguel Montero.
First pitch coming. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1. All right, 4 scoreless innings in the books. What's it going to take to push across our first run?
Well, I think both pitchers have really dominated so far. This is where getting the leadoff guy on is so key. You know, get the pitcher into the stretch, get him out of his comfort zone, then maybe your offense can go from there.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
I think we expected to see a well-pitched game coming in, and we got one. Starting to look like the team who scores first might be the one who wins.
Doug Bernier will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time. First offering on the way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
And you would think that this heat would start affecting him sooner or later, but it hasn't so far.
If anything, he's getting stronger as the day goes on.
Now here's the pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. Well, that was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
And you know, sometimes when you're thinking fastball, you try to get moving just a little bit early. And that's a good job of recognizing off speed and then holding back on the swing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
Boy, it's one thing for a reliever to come in out of the pen and throw 100 miles an hour for 15 pitches or so. But he's right up there around the century mark now, and he's still throwing hard.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Jason Hamill will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. First pitch coming. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. One, 2. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here. The 2-2 coming. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Cubs are down in order. Halfway home, still no score. David Lee will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
The shortstop, David Lee.
First pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. There's his total now, just into his 5th inning of work. Nothing too out of the ordinary there.
The pitch count's the least of his worries. If his guys don't get him any runs, I don't think it'll matter all that much.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
2 times here they've gone away. Both pretty easy takes. And as a hitter, now I'm thinking it might be time they try to bust something inside.
2-0 on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, you shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
You can't hit the broadside of a barn.
3-0 is on the way. Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
The 3-1 coming. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Good job out there on the mound. Down in the count, 3-0 to start this inning. He comes back to retire the guy on a ground ball.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Here's the first offering. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing, hard hit ball to second. There to play it is Zobrist on to first, and there were 2 down.
The batter, left fielder, Michael Cuddyer.
So the first 2 are retired now for Michael Cuddyer.
Hey, Michael!
Here's the first pitch to him. And a first pitch slider is right there for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Now the pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Pitch on the way. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Pitch in the dirt is swung on and missed, so he'll need to get the force at first. And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. 5 innings have been no problem as he's got the shutout working. We're through 5 here at the ballpark, and we still have no score. Nolan Arenado will get things started here in the top of inning number 6.
Nolan Arenado.
Here's the first offering. First pitch is a slider called for a strike.
We've talked about all the strikeouts. The only side effect is right there, though. He's run up a pretty high pitch count now.
Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. Look into McCann, the 1-1. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Here's the 2-2 home. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
Oh, I think he'd be real happy with a leadoff walk. Something just to get things started against this guy.
Here's the payoff pitch. Now a bouncing ball to the right side, and that's going to get past Murphy and into right field for a base hit.
Just the second hit they've got against him so far as we check on his numbers to this point. He's pretty much been in control all afternoon, so we'll see if he can keep that string of zeros going.
Number 43 will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Action in the Mets bullpen now. It's both a lefty and a right-hander that start to throw. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
He did not like that one bit. You know, it's one thing to work in with the hard stuff, but don't do it around the dome.
Now the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. From the stretch. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2.
Yeah, and that fastball still got some life to it, even over 100 pitches.
That one is gonna go.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Yeah, you got to be careful there after that leadoff single. You don't want to hit a guy here and really let him get something started.
2-2 pitch on the way. Full count. 3-2.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
3-2, here it comes. And he will take ball 4. First and second now with nobody out.
First and second now after the walk, and they haven't gotten much going offensively against this guy at all. So this is about as good an opportunity as they've had.
Well, now here comes the Mets manager, Terry Collins, on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Josh Edgen will come on now in an awfully tough spot as there are 2 on here with nobody out. Sammy Sosa will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. Now the first pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Comes set. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. He's set. Now the pitch. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
None out, runners at first and second. Big pitch here, 1-2. A wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Boy, it's already been a tough start to this inning as it is. And now the wild pitch is going to make things even tougher, as that'll move 2 men into scoring position now, still with nobody out.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly to the right side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Wow, showing some sweet athleticism right there, getting off the mound. This is not an easy play, but he gets to it quickly, and then he makes a good, strong throw for the out.
And there's ball 4 now, so the bases are loaded here on the intentional walk, and the force at the plate is in order.
Yeah, they decide they don't even want to mess around with this guy. With his track record, it's hard to say you blame him. Let somebody else beat you.
Ben Zobrist will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Just get me out.
Now here's the first pitch. Line hard, but foul.
Strike him out.
Comes set, now the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Now the 1-1 pitch. That's right there at the belt. 1-2 now.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Got him. So they're unable to even put the ball in play here, and now one more out can get him out of this mess with the game still tied.
And he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Let's get out.
Here's Matt Joyce now. And a ball 1-0. Bad time for the strike zone to go MIA.
Yeah, and he could have used that one, no doubt about it.
Let's get out of this inning.
The 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Well, he's starting to put himself into a no-win situation. Obviously, you don't want to walk home a run, but you can't just throw a cookie in there because he could bring in 4 with 1 swing.
Now the 2-0 home. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Fortunately, no advance from any runner, but meanwhile, it's 3-0. Got to find it here, the 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1.
That's a little surprising that that was something other than a fastball, but hey, at least he got it over.
Now the 3-1. And that's in there on the hands, 3-2 now.
Taken again on 3-1. He's trying to get that RBI the easy way, but now they've worked it back to a full count.
3-2 with the bases loaded. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Boy, of all the ways to give up a lead, at least you want to make him earn it. Give that guy credit at the plate, though. Very disciplined. He knew that pitcher was in trouble, so he wasn't going to help him out. winds up picking up an RBI on the bases-loaded walk.
Miguel Montero will get a chance here in one of the bigger spots in the ballgame thus far. Bases loaded now with 2 away. Montero waits, now the pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away.
Go, Matt.
From the belt, kicks and deals. This is hit on the ground to first. Is he going to get out of this? Over to first. He does get out of it, and the inning is over. So it's 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and they leave the bases loaded. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Cubs 1 and the Mets nothing. Brian McCann will come in now to start things out here in their half of the 6th as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just 1 hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Ball 1. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. Now the 2-1. Well hit, but I think he folded a bit too much. It's a foul ball. 2-2. And this is going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now another 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
And this is a nice job so far out of that number 8 hole. Taking some pitches, trying to get on, leading off the inning.
Come on, hit your pitch.
Full count offering on its way. And this is fouled straight back. Now the payoff pitch home. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but foul. Another payoff pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw.
Boy, when you're starving for offense, this is a huge break. They get the leadoff man on here to start the inning. And maybe getting this pitcher into his stretch might just jumpstart that offense.
Matt Carpenter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 16, Matt Carpenter.
Swing and a rocket to third, but gloved by the third baseman for the out.
You can't underestimate how important a start this is when your team's on a losing streak. He has been phenomenal. It's all thanks to him that they've got a good shot at ending this thing.
Daniel Murphy will stand in. He's singled and popped out in his first 2 at-bats. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
1-0 on the way. In tight. Awfully tight. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. Outside, 3-0 now. Gary Cox waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. And misses with that one for ball 4. So that'll put runners on first and second now with one away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder,
Gary Cox will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ball game so far.
Let's go, Gary, yeah!
Come on, punch one
First pitch
throw.
coming.
Here we go!
And that misses inside 1-0.
Pretty good speed here coming out of that left-handed batter's box, so it's no sure thing that a ground ball means a double play.
Need a base hit here.
Here's a 1-0. And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. To second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Michael Lee will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch on the way.
Here we go.
And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he really pulled off of that one, and that's not the kind of swing we're accustomed to seeing from a guy like him.
Especially starting off an at-bat.
Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And with 2 outs, you want to make sure those guys earn that run. Don't let them score on a wild pitch.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Ready on 2-1. Wanted to go after the slider, but he holds off. 3-1.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call him that 2-seamer running in.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Here comes the 3-1. And the good fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now. 3-2. EK, where are you going now on 3-2?
I still got to work a corner. Not just going to throw it right down the middle and grab a strike. Can't be a giveaway pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. He'll try it again, 3-2. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 3-2 one more time. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Well, we knew he had to work carefully with the runner in scoring position, but I don't think a walk was what he had in mind. That's going to make things just a little trickier now with the bases loaded.
Number 3 will stand in now in one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame to this point, as he'll do so with the bases loaded.
And that key hit still hasn't shown up yet. And like you say, you've got the bases loaded. You just wonder how many more of these opportunities are you going to get?
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, bases loaded. Here's the 1-0. Here's a hard hit ball back up the middle. And that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit. 2-run score.
Now on the mound, one thing you cannot do. You can't give the other team free passes. 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate. So he grooves this one and winds up costing.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hammel. He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ball game. Jason Mott will slide in now and try and work out of this one.
Number 30, Jason Mott.
Standing in now, David Lee, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Ready now on 1-1. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 lone hit, 1 Cub error, and 2 men left stranded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Mets 2 and the Cubs 1. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Getting set for the 7th inning now with the Mets out on top. But first, let's check out the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. Vic Black is on to pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7.
Vic Black.
Doug Bernier will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. And it looks now like a right-hander's begun to get loose in the Mets bullpen. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Here comes the 1-0. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Here he comes on 2-1. And, ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
Here comes a 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Another try at 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
3-2 pitch. Struck him out as his woes continue as that's his 3rd strikeout of the game.
And as we showed you a moment ago, this guy enters play with an ERA right around 2.5. So he's been a big part of this bullpen, and he gets the first guy he faces right here.
David Peralta will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Peralta.
And that's taken for strike one.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get one at-bat and it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
One strike. Oh, man, are you crazy?
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Now he turns on a fastball here and sends it to deep right field. And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are two away now.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Nolan Arenado will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. The next pitch. Hard hit down the line. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail it here 2-1. Pedro Strop will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th.
Pedro Strop.
Number 30 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame.
First baseman, number 30.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline. And the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Now the pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Gone! A mistake on 0-2 gets punished, and it's a home run. Solo shot to right center. Number 35 now on the season. And the Mets have taken a 3-1 lead.
All season long, when they've needed the big hit, he's been there for them, and he delivers again here in a tight spot. Now, I tell you, he has really impressed me the way he swung the bat this year. No doubt about it.
Kyle Farnsworth will come on now as he'll take over in inning number 7.
Kyle Farnsworth.
Stepping in now, Michael Kadire.
Michael Kadire.
As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1.
Boy, good pitch, good spot. That thing tailed right back over the outside corner.
Base is empty here with nobody out. Now here it comes. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
One on the way. This is lined into left field, a base hit.
The catcher, number 36, Ryan McCann.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring in the all-star catcher, Brian McCann. First offering on the way. Lays off 1-0.
Got to be careful here with a run in already. You don't want to let one get away from you and lose the possibility of a double play.
The 1-0 pitch. There goes the runner. Fouled straight back. A runner at first with no outs here. The 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. And that misses, so they fall behind McCann here, 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. They got to make him swing the bat. To not be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
The 3-1. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? One there. On to Rizzo, and it's a double play. David Wright will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, David Wright.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. Here it comes. Fouled back. The 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, this ball's well hit. It's going to split the gap in left center. Wright will take the turn and head for second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double.
Boy, I'll tell you what, he went down and beat a good pitch right there. This thing is right on the knees, maybe even a little below the knees, but he still went down and got it. And he pulls into second with 2 bases. That is some sweet hit.
Wade Davis will get the ball, looking to get the final out now here in this 7th inning.
Wade Davis.
Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Here's Daniel Murphy now. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. That's now 7 doubles for him on the season. Here it comes, 1-0 to Murphy. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Here's a ball popped straight up, but playable for Montero behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 3-1 Mets. Jay Lee will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jay Lee.
Number 43 will stride to the plate. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder, number 43.
And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game, because right now they just seem out of it.
swing and a broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
When you're holding a slim 2-run lead, this is not the time you want to be allowing the leadoff man to reach on an error. Well, now he's going to have to really bear down and try and get himself a ground ball.
Sammy Sosa will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
1-0 on the way. There's a fastball for a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
1-1 pitch on the way. Chopped to third. Tough to get to. The second for one. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Yeah, you know, a double play there was always going to be a stretch. And that's where you just take that force out at second, get the lead runner, and then say, you know what? Thank you very much.
Anthony Rizzo will step in, and we'll see if they decide to pitch to him this time around. And here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. Eighth inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. The 1-0. 2-0 now.
Now after that first pitch out, another ball here really puts you in the hole against a dangerous hitter.
Maybe trouble now. Here's the 2-0. And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
Pretty gutsy pitch there. 2-0 changeup for a strike.
A 2-1 offering. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
And, you know, this has been a really good approach out there on the mound. He's keeping the ball down, and he's not missing by much. But he is behind in the count, so you wonder if he's going to have to challenge right here.
He's ready. Now the pitch. And he takes ball 4 again. And clearly, guys, they just don't want any part of him in this one. Ben Zobrist will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Hey, double him up!
Here's the first offering. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. Pause, now the pitch. A great job of changing speeds there. It's 0-2.
One thing you've got to be aware of as a hitter is he's going to give you a bit of a variety up there. He's got 5 pitches, and he's going to use all of them.
He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Matt Joyce will stand in with a showdown looming. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 8. Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. That man's team has definitely shot itself in the foot with all the strikeouts so far.
It seems like it's been a growing trend so far, but man, you've just got to be able to put the ball in play when you've got runners in scoring position.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
And even on 0-2, you don't want guys to get into a comfort level up there.
The 1-2. Here's a ground ball to first. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. Gary Cox will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Gary Cox.
First pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
And now a pitch on the way. Down and away, ball one.
It's playing 11, 1-1. That's right, right there,
Here's the 1-1. And that's lifted in the air out toward left. Joyce is under this one. One gone.
The right fielder, number 8, Michael Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. 0 for 2 thus far. Now the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-0 pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
2-0 count, the pitch, too high, and it's 3-0.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Bases are empty, one man out. The 3-1 pitch. That's in there, and it'll run the count to full. 3-2. High strikes, probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make a habit of working up there with your secondary pitches.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
For as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Mark Rodriguez will come on now as he inherits a runner at first with already one out in the inning. Number 3 will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and one away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
3.
Now here's the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Runners on first with one down. From the stretch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Here comes the 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Now the veteran deals on 1-2. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. Sosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
David Lee will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Here's the first offering. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0 home. That's hard hit back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And with that, that'll push his hit streak to a modest 6 games. Number 30 will stand in. Now the first pitch. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
One 1-0 pitch now. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. Eric, what are you looking for here?
It's a fastball count, but he doesn't always play by the rules out there, so this could very well be a slider or something away. So in other words, I have no idea.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
And this is a guy who will not get cheated up there, and he almost came out of his shoes on that one.
The 2-1. Now a swing and a ground ball. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Mets, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Paul Lee is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 15, Paul Lee.
Miguel Montero will step in, a ground-out victim as last time.
Miguel Montero.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Montero waits, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now the 1-1. And when that thing's doing that, forget it. It's 1-2. Here comes the 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Now a ball bounced towards the second baseman. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the ninth as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. Doug Bernier will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch on the way. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Now the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. The pitch. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. 0-2 pitch is swung on and lifted in the air out to center field. Cox is there, 2 gone.
Up next for the Cubs, pitcher, Mark.
Ryan Sweeney will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11, Ryan Sweeney.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Another good job out of the bullpen here. That's nothing new. And that's save number 40 for him on the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Not a lot of offense to go around in this one, but what offense we did see came from this man's bat. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I think in the end, this really could have been anybody's award. But what the heck? Let's go ahead and give it to this guy. He's as deserving as anybody.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Mets come out on top, 3-1. So long from New York.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious New York Mets. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error. They left 6 men on base. For the Cubs, 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at Citi Field, 45,000. The Mets thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.